Memphis University School offers many opportunities to its students which are not found in other secondary schools. The whole of student life at MUS, in fact, is unique. We are a small school, and so the individual counts here. There's a sense of closeness, a respect and cooperation among students and faculty here, which is not so evident in larger high schools. This relationship is ensured by one of the school's most cherished traditions, one which sets it apart from other schools and upon which the attitudes and activities of student life hinge, the honor system. That the honor system has a profound influence on school life is evidenced by such things as the absence of locks on lockers, take-home tests, and the many other privileges that are granted to students. This overriding emphasis on respect, trust, and cooperation, along with the stress on individual achievement at MUS, encourages and promotes student involvement in the academic and extracurricular life of the school.
All aspects of MUS are geared towards excellence. You may hear that we have the best football team or the best basketball team, but we also have the best choir. We also have some of the best math students in the country here. In any area, we excel. And I think it takes people getting involved to continue this.
The educational process involves a great deal more than just the academic part of the program.
The unique things about MUS is it's a fairly small school, but it still offers about all the same number of extracurriculars that a large school would offer. So what that means is there's a tremendous opportunity that you have to be involved. There are just all kinds of activities, from sports to drama, music, art, the TV studio, working in the mechanic shop, any number of things.
I think it's very important for new students to become involved in activities at Memphis University School, because it's the best way, number one, to meet other people, meet friends, become even further involved because of an initial involvement, because school is more interesting that way.
Be a pretty dry educational experience if they didn't get involved in some of these other things besides the academics.
Well, I think it's very important for a student to get involved. It's like anything, I guess, in life. You get out of it what you put into it, and I think the more you put into school life here, the more you're really going to get out of it as a student. You're contributing to the school, but in return, the school is going to contribute to you. And I think you're going to be a better person for it. And I think it would be a shame to literally go through here for 6 years living in the woodwork.
Being at school is like being at a job or being in church or being in about any kind of organization. And that is, you get out of it what you put into it.
Well, I suppose everyone interviewed is going to say the same thing, and that is that you get out of any experience pretty much what you put into it.
There are many things in which the student can get involved, and this will add to his total experience here.
Involvement makes you a balanced person, too.
And we all want a happy state of homeostasis, you know, an equilibrium and that kind of thing.
I think that's one of the neat things about MUS, because there's so many ways to get involved.
Woody Allen said somewhere that life is about 80% just showing up. If you let your interest be known, you get involved however superficially, it's going to benefit you. I mean, most of the time, people are not going to come looking for you. They're not going to come beg you to be on the newspaper staff or the yearbook staff. You have to make your wishes known, your desires known, and if you wish to get involved, there are always people who work with you.
Really just has to show up and ask what can he do, and start there. Take the first step.
Now, to partake in our activities does not require any particular talent. There's such a broad range that I think there's something here for just about anybody.
I have always felt that students learn in many different ways. Students learn many things vicariously, either through activities in the classroom or through some extracurricular activity.
You're an animal. This deer's an animal.
MUS offers a wide variety of activities, both on the upper school and the lower school levels. The range of extracurriculars is such that wherever your interests lie, we most likely have something for you.
The facet of school life, I think, is very important at MUS. If one is interested in journalism, be it reporting or layout or perhaps photography, the first thing to do would be to seek out, to find out who the editors of these organs are. Let them know you're interested in what area you would be interested in developing. Maybe you have some typing talent, or maybe you feel you're a good writer, or maybe you're interested in sports. Let the editor know. Show him some samples of your work, and usually he'll take it from there. Most of the time, 90% of it is just letting your willingness be known. The editor or the associate editor, someone in charge, is going to exploit your talents because you're needed.
Let's talk about yearbook, since I'm the advisor to the yearbook. We need photographers. So if any of you guys out there take pictures, I'd like to talk to you. Because as far as I know right now, we have no photographers, or just very few photographers.
The section editors need a lot of staff workers to help them put together layouts, organize pictures. That's our main need, is photographers. We need a lot of photographers, and at the present moment we're not doing so well. Don't have very many.
What we first started out to do was to make a place for any student that wanted to be involved in music. Of course, the least expensive form of reaching all students is singing. But if there's any chance, any potential at all, that's my job, is to get the potential out and to train the students to be good singers. There's one choir, the mixed choir, that involves students at Hutchinson and MUS, that meets 4 times a week. Every year, I start the year by saying, we're going to have a big tour this year, and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. But right now I can say that both headmasters have sat down and talked about a tour for this mixed choir this year. So I'm hoping, and I've got my fingers crossed, that it will materialize. We expect to sing a lot around Memphis, and I hope that more students will get involved, realizing that they don't have to have a great voice to sing. In fact, if they were too good, they'd probably stand out. We don't want a soloist, so to speak. We want good singers, but those that can mix in a choir well. We have a piano program here. Our program, Ishkabibble Memorial Pep Band, offers some outlet for an instrumentalist. Not much, but some.
The MUS tradition of excellence extends into the area of athletic competition. MUS has a first-rate varsity sports program. Beside me here is the Hull Dobbs Athletic Field, the home battleground of the MUS varsity football team. In addition to football, MUS offers soccer, track and field, wrestling, basketball, baseball, tennis, golf, and cross country. Many of these teams have taken district, regional, and state honors in TSSAA competition.
We have a very fine athletic program at MUS, and I think it's been recognized throughout the area. We are offering or giving the students a chance to participate in 9 different sports on the varsity level. In the fall, we have football and cross country, soccer. In the winter, we have basketball and wrestling. In spring, we have track and golf and tennis. On the junior high level, we have football and basketball and track. And with various sports programs and that we have to offer, it's just a question of watching the announcements and inquiring as far as what sport you want to play in, and we certainly encourage the students to participate. your involvement in athletics is one of the finest ways to meet new people and make new friends, and of course the good things that you get out of athletics, the team play and the things of this type can be very valuable to your overall school success. But
this is the stage of Hyde Chapel where Mustard, the MUS Theater Arts Department, presents its plays each year. Every year there are 3 different plays, one in the fall, one in the winter, and one in the spring. In years past there have been shows such as Oliver, Fiddler on the Roof, Godspell, and Bye Bye Birdie.
The arts are not academic. You cannot go in and read a play in an English class and understand what theater is about. Reading words on a page is not the same as getting up on stage and being involved in a play. To try out for a play, you have to listen to the announcements in the morning or to the announcements in chapel to know when the auditions are going to be held. And the first auditions will be held shortly after school starts. Then you need to show up at the time and place given in the announcements and just let us know that you're there. As a matter of fact, if you walk through the door and your body is in the room when auditions start, you're trapped. We lock the doors and we don't let anybody out. They have to audition. So it's really not very hard.
As well as actors and actresses, the theater department employs a number of technical personnel to handle sound and lighting and set design and construction. So when a curtain rises on the MUS stage, an audience is sure to expect a polished, professional presentation. This is Davis Studio and Control, the home of the MUS closed-circuit television system. This is where various shows are played out to classrooms during the school day, and also where many shows are produced during the school year. There are shows such as news shows. We have a regular news show. We have regular sports coverage also. We tape various plays also. We also produce this show that you're seeing now, shows such as this. And we're always in need of help. We need production assistants, managers, writers, cameramen, managers, just all sorts of things. There are just hundreds of jobs to be done, and we always are in need of help. If you want to feel a part of something or help us out, we'd be glad to have you. All you need to do is let us know that you're interested.
And the teachers that are here, for the most part, I think really do enjoy teaching and really want to be helpful. And so since we do have the time to spend with our students, the teachers will be more than happy to meet with you after class, during your free period, after school, to help you make the adjustments to MUS. So if you're having any kind of problem, be it academic or maybe a personal problem or a social problem, whatever that problem is, try to find some faculty member that you feel comfortable with and try to go talk to them and seek their counsel. We really would like to help. We really want you to enjoy MUS, and it will be a good experience for you if you'll just take a little initiative on your own to try to make those first few steps. Hey, I really wish I could communicate effectively the atmosphere that they can find here if they'll just do it, like the atmosphere between the faculty and the students. I think it's it's great, but I'm afraid if I say it like that, it's going to come over as being phony.
Mm-hmm. Get to know the students, get involved in as many activities as possible, and by all means get to know the faculty and take advantage of all the things that the faculty can do for the students.
Become friendly first with the students in the classes that he's in. Talk to teachers about ways to make things easier here at Memphis University School, and try to become involved. We're back to our first question.
We've all heard that first impressions are lasting impressions. Therefore, and I think this is pretty true. Therefore, I think it's extremely important that the new student make a real effort to make a good impression on arrival at school, not only in his relationship with the students, but his in relationship with the teachers.
Get to know the guys here. I think that's important. Don't stereotype anybody, really. Try to develop friends in all different areas. And I think as a result, you're going to have a good career. And I might add, too, something else is important. Make use of your teachers. Don't hesitate to go see them. If you need help, go see them. If you would like to talk about something, doesn't have to be a problem. You might want to shoot the bull about the latest headlines in the newspaper. Go see a teacher if you would like to talk about it.
I would urge any student who comes into this situation, particularly those who come from, say, outside this immediate neighborhood, that that person should, it's unsolicited advice, but that person should dress, act, and perform to the best of his ability without trying to conform to someone else's view of life. You know, if you've been wearing topsiders, eyes-eyed and polo all your life, fine, but please don't make your chief source of study for the first semester the preppy handbook. Be as individual as you can while still trying to fit in. Try to be yourself, try to be friendly, try to get involved. That's all the advice I have. It's about as good advice as anybody is likely to give you in a 2-minute interview.
Yes.
What advice would you give to a new student?
About what?
If I could give any advice to students, I would say that to try to make the most of every day and learn as much as you can. Be curious about what is going on in the classroom and in school. To be aware of the governance of the school, what the administration is doing and what is going on in the classroom, what's going on in the student government. Just to be aware of everything that's going on around you.
Get involved.
Get involved.
Become involved.
Become involved in
in school.
Get involved.
Get involved.
Get involved.
Get involved.
Get involved.
I think about the calmest bit of advice that I can give you is one that you should remember, and that is, go Owls!
1, 2, 1, 2, rah, 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 go team, go!
Thank you.